Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now today we'll be discussing Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden and my thoughts on the game. I've had a lot of people comment and message me actually, wondering why I haven't covered the game or what I think of it. And obviously in the footage you're seeing, it's not Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden. I don't own the game, and I don't own any rights to any of the trailer footage, so I don't really want to get any copyrights for showing footage of that. But I'm sure a lot of people know about the game. If you don't, I'll link a couple videos down below of gameplay for the game. But my thoughts on this game is, I haven't done any videos on it because, one, I don't own a 3DS. Two, I'm not really that interested in the game. I don't really care much about it. I'm not sure how you guys feel about the game exactly, but it's not a game I really am that interested in. It looks and sounds kind of cool, but it seems a little bit too slow for my taste, the two-dimensional gameplay. I mean, I love Supersonic Warriors, but it seems like a slower game than Supersonic Warriors. I loved Supersonic Warriors on the Game Boy Advance. Supersonic Warriors 2 is pretty good too, but I enjoyed the first one more. Butoden is similar to that. Obviously it's more closer to the Super Butoden games, but there's not an emphasis on flight in this. And I've looked at a lot of the combat. The ultimates look cool, but the ultimates, they do take like 25 seconds to unleash, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't own a 3DS, so I'm not really all that interested in the game, but it does look interesting. If I had a 3DS, would I pick it up? Maybe. I'm not really that sure if I would necessarily. But the game looks interesting. I don't know what you guys feel about it, but the combat, is a little bit slow for me for a Dragon Ball Z game. I don't pick up everything that's Dragon Ball related necessarily. I didn't even play, what is it? I think it's called Dokkan Battle, the mobile game. I mean, it just didn't really interest me that much, the way the gameplay style was. It's not something I'm into, and just because it has Dragon Ball Z skin on it doesn't really mean I'm gonna like it that much. I mean, I'll like it a little bit more, but I probably still won't like it very much, if that makes sense. So with Extreme Butoden, they have what they say is over 100 characters, which obviously, as we know as Dragon Ball fans at this point, when they say over 100 characters, they mean that a lot of them are either transformations or something else. In this case, there's a lot of them that are just, I think, non-playable support characters. So that's always something to keep in mind when you look at Dragon Ball games. So it's just that the game really never piqued my interest, and I didn't feel like it was necessary to do videos on it, because it's not something I really enjoy talking about, to be quite honest. I just kind of felt like making this video to kind of talk to you guys about it. Pretty much the only video I'll probably ever do on the game, to be quite honest. Now, a game that does interest me is the arcade release from Japan. What's the name of that? Zenkai Battle Royale. That one looked pretty cool. I'm kind of hoping we get a home console release of that. But as far as Extreme Butoden, it's just not something that really interests me, guys. But I don't want to stretch the video out for too long, because if it doesn't interest me, there's not a whole lot to talk about it. But that's pretty much it. I just want to share my thoughts on the game. There's really nothing for me to say. I want to know what you guys think of this game down in the comment section down below, because I'm really curious to see what you guys think. I know some other Dragon Ball Z YouTubers have done videos on this, but it's just not something that I really cared about, so it was unnecessary for me to push time aside to really do something on something I didn't enjoy. So let me know what you guys hear about, or let me hear what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. But that's pretty much been it for the video. Sorry it's a little bit of a short video, but I do have an interesting discussion planned with Mike from Laughing Stock Media for Monday, and it's Dragon Ball GT discussion, yes, and I don't really do those, and I know a lot of people don't like GT, so a lot of people probably won't even tune in on it. But it's Dragon Ball GT discussion, so I think it's an interesting one. I think it's pretty interesting. I don't do a lot of those on here, so hopefully you guys check that out Monday. But other than that, guys, let me know what you think of Extreme Butoden. What do you guys think of it? You guys excited to play it? Have you played it already? What are your thoughts? But other than that, guys, end it off here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later.